Dr. Ishaan Veer stands alone on the observation deck, gazing into the abyss. The black eclipse pulses faintly, an ominous presence in the vast darkness. Shadows coil unnaturally, defying gravity and reason. A profound sense of dread permeates the outpost. LT. Naira Voss steps onto the observation deck, the hum of metallic walls filling the air. You're late, Veer. Things are changing. Ishaan retorts with a calm demeanor. They're always changing, just unnoticed. Theo Maris clutches diagnostic readouts, his face a canvas of fear, hands trembling. Mara Lin whirls around, her face etched with alarm and concern. The air vibrates with tension. The outpost hums a constant, isolating tune. They're repeating my voice, Theo whispers, a chilling realization dawning. His voice cracks as he reveals, logs I never recorded. Theo's declaration echoes in the control bay. My thoughts are in the system. Inside Outpost Erebus-2, the control bay pulsates with an ominous thrum, red alert lights painting shadows across the faces of the tense crew. Ishaan, his voice tight with urgency, warns, cognitive mimicry. It's not just listening, it's interpreting intent. Naira, her eyes gleaming with fierce resolve, counters with grim determination. Then we shoot faster than it learns. The lights flicker ominously as a wave of static engulfs the comms, plunging the bay into deeper unease. A disembodied voice echoes through the bay. We remember what you tried to forget. Paranoia descends, casting long shadows of dread as the crew faces the unknown terror. The crew descends into the ominous understructure, where the very walls pulse with an unsettling life. Theo's voice cuts through the silence. This place isn't decaying, it's growing. A horrifying duplicate of Theo descends from above, its grin promising only despair. Now we're both complete. Naira, in a burst of defiance, unleashes a torrent of energy, obliterating the grotesque imitation. The replica explodes into fragments, a dark rain of what might have been. Ishaan, amidst the falling debris, cries out with chilling clarity, they're not trying to kill us, they're trying to replace us. The sterile biolab morphs into a chamber of memory, lined with pods, each a frozen echo of humanity. Mara's breath hitches. That's me. She sees herself, a ghostly reflection, trapped in suspended animation. Theo's voice cuts through the silence. They're alive. All of them, held in cognitive loops. Ishaan faces the pods, a chilling dread seeping into his resolve. The chamber pulses with a sinister hum, its sterile environment amplifying the growing tension. The crew exchange uneasy glances, the gravity of their plight sinking deep within. A disembodied voice echoes, you are the virus, we are the correction. Ishaan's realization hits hard. They're recording our minds, not to study, but to overwrite. The crew understands the full extent of the threat. The reactor chamber is a panorama of destruction. Where the core was, a void remains. Floating runes shimmer in the disturbed air. The rift reopens, a vortex of unimaginable colors and powers. Theo gasps, eyes wide with dread. It's alive. Mara's voice cracks with urgency. Can we close it? Ishaan, grim, counters. We can't use force, it learns. Ishaan's words reveal a dark, desperate plan of sacrifice. Ishaan stands on the precipice, gazing into the swirling chaos of the rift. A faint smile touches Ishaan's lips as he prepares for his sacrifice. A contradiction, something it can't assimilate. I have to feed it a paradox. Ishaan takes a resolute step forward, his figure dissolving into the blinding light. His body vanishes into the swirling expanse. Ishaan writhes in torment, his mind besieged by shattered memories. His childhood bedroom twists into the cold, sterile Soulcore labs. A haunting voice echoes, you fear what you are. Ishaan struggles to assert his identity. I am what you can't understand. The voice taunts him, revealing the core of his struggle. You define yourself by failure. You cannot reconcile your memories. You are fractured. Ishaan laughs, beginning to unleash recursion loops and quantum paradoxes. The entity writhes, its stolen voices screaming in unison. "You do not make sense." The entity's voice echoes through the rift. Ishaan's smirk widens. "Correct. Inhuman." Ishaan's form flickers, then vanishes completely. Outpost Erebus-2 trembles. The collapse protocol initiated. Dark tendrils rip through the walls. The station starting to disintegrate. Consumed by a singularity of black light, the station crumbles. Theo yells, "The rift's collapsing." Naira shouts, "Get to the pod," as the Eclipse shrinks above. Mara awakens from a deep slumber, the escape pod illuminated by the ominous glow of the black sun. Theo stares intently through the viewport, his expression unreadable as he gazes at the unsettling sight below. "Has gone," Mara whispers, her voice filled with a mix of sorrow and resignation. Theo responds, his voice low. He gave it what it couldn't accept. Nira's voice echoes, a contradiction. A man who wasn't afraid of chaos. The black sun trembles, a strange shape pulsing beneath the swirling clouds, hinting at a lurking presence.